Hey everyone. No, it's a bit early today, but schedule this week is kind of a mess, as you might have been able to glance. For more Fiesta. Specifically, most of what's left of World 1. Not just most of all of it. I get it done. Go back to the title screen. First off, something you might be able to notice if you've paid attention at the end of last time. Our levels and our time probably as well as our path, are different than they were. In trying to fix the audio issues that happened on my end at the end last stream. Something broke, and even though I saved multiple times throughout that stream, it reverted my save back to the beginning of like just after we finished Water Crystal. So I had to play back up to this on my own time, which I basically did with the help of fast forward and rewind. Just speed through all of it. Did everything mostly the same, but like some of our items are different, like I didn't fight... Like I just grinded longer on wolves for the most part. So I ran from a lot of battles midway through. We don't have any turtle shells as of yet. We do have a lot of more spending cash though, which will come in handy. Because the first thing we'll do before we fight Soul Cannon is we're gonna grab more rods. We're gonna grab a lot of things actually. I wanna grab some items as well. Let's see here. I'm gonna grab a bunch of those in preparation. I have enough Phoenix Downs for now. Wanna grab a couple of these? And these? These as well. I mostly just wanna grab a couple more tents. All these other items are just in preparation for when we get access to Chemist afterwards, so we don't have to go shopping multiple times. And we're gonna buy a bunch of more rods. Grab a bunch of thunder rods. We'll probably need them. Yeah, that should be good. Anything else I want to do here? Not really. I also haven't taken time to clean up my inventory yet. We'll get rid of most of these old weapons after Earth Crystal, when we know for sure what we'll be able to use and whatnot. Honestly trying to think what we would want from Earth anyway. White Mage could be neat. I haven't had many runs with Mystic Knight yet. What else? Black Mage would obviously work very well. What we already have. I'm landing here. Get on the path. What else, really? Like, most things are fine, like Knight would be fine. Thief would honestly be great. Thief gives us access to a lot of things. Ranger is honestly not needed since we're gonna use Mix for most of the run. Definitely don't want Geomancer. Guess like Anything that helps us with Omega and Shinryu would be nice. Specifically more Omega. Which would be bad. Beastmaster would also work. I think that's about it, actually. There's not many things that deal with Omega. Specifically making Omega not murder you. We're already good on the damage department with both Berserker and Chemist. We just need something to disable Omega's counters. Which Bard and Beastmaster fit the bill. Anyway, let's save real quick so we don't have to go through all of this real quick. I'll make sure to flush the ROM and save state at the end of this as well. Anyway. This is basically what we're doing now. Two rods should deal with any of them. Okay, 3 rods. Yeah. It's 3 rods. That's why we stocked up on rods, because we're going through a bunch of these now. It is our most powerful option, for better or worse. I'm not scared of a missile. Oh, could have just used a regular combat. Let's do that, then, to save up on a bit of rods. By the end of the stream, the word rod will have lost all meaning, but until then... Should also heal up a bit. No reason to risk dying. And one more. Alright, I forgot to equip. The flamethrowers aren't much of a threat anyway. Since we don't have Blue Mage, we can run from most encounters inside the floating city. I think it's actually called the Ronkin Ruins. Not to be confused with the Ronkin Ruins in 14. Those are completely different. Anyway, here's Soul Cannon. Before we deal with that though, we need to do some things. Soul Cannon is a fight where equipment doesn't matter besides your weapon. So we're gonna equip Thunder Rods and everyone, but we're getting rid of everything else. Like, increase our speed by not having equip weight, which will probably matter a lot. And then we'll take our Thunder Rods and put them all the way up here. And then we'll use a tent. The important thing is that we don't forget to re-equip our stuff afterwards. Soulcan is a very special fight. I pity the fool who has to fight Soulcan with low damage teams. Maybe just Berserker. So, only Berserker here is also not great. This right here is why this fight is bad. Can I Asuna ult? I think I can. Where is Asuna? Did I not grab Asuna? Whatever. Another thing to keep in mind here is that we're not at the risk of dying because we have razors. And we have healing magic. This fight is actually a lot more manageable than it might seem. Not having healing here would be pretty bad. Yeah, it was a bit easier than I remember it. I keep forgetting how powerful Breaking Rods actually is for this point in the game. Oh. Equip a rod. Which rod do we want to start with for the fight I'm thinking of? So you want to have like fire rods equipped first. Oh, excuse me, flame rods. Put the elemental on. Here, put the elemental on. And we didn't actually spend any MP, so we can just save and keep going. We casted like one heal. This really is a place they want you to use Thief. A lot of hidden passages, but we don't have Thief, so we'll have to make do. Getting some more gear for Berserker though. Berserker appreciates it. We'll just blaze through here. I really hope actually we don't get Blue Mage from Earth. Like, Blue Mage would be kinda sad to get because this is the only place you can learn White Wind. Which is not necessarily required, but it's like if you have Blue Mage, why wouldn't you want to use White Wind? This is the path forward. 1 second. We have a few more treasures to get here. Watch out for the speed trap over there. It's gonna get you. Golden shield. I'm purposefully not opening the menu right now. We're gonna wait to equip Berserker with all of these once we have all the parts. This is a save point if I remember right. Yeah. Let's save again. Can never save too often. So how's everybody else doing on this good Tuesday? Personally, I'm still tired. You know, even if you go to bed early, having to wake up at 5 AM for your job will do that to you. Coffee can only do so much. Free high potion. And this room here, if I remember right, is the important one. Yes, this is not a treasure room. But it's important that you go about it like this, because there's a lot of trapdoors here. That goes on Berserker. Berserker can't equip it. Sorry, Berserker, you can't get the power armlet. And it's not really something Red Mage wants to use. Honestly, if you have the resource and the time, this also isn't a bad place to grind. Remember the encounters in here being pretty decent EXP-wise. Not the ideal spot to grind in World 1, but that train will have passed off by the time we finish this place. At least the EXP grinding. I don't remember the encounters being this frequent. Then again, it has been a while. What's this? That was another save point. Let's just use another tent here. As that this will most likely be a short stream. Okay, we're almost done with this place, and after that, the last bit of World 1 that we'll have to do doesn't take long, of our setup at least. Hydra. Get familiar with that sprite, we'll see it again in World 2. It will sadly be something much worse than the Hydra. Alright, that's the way we're forward. Also get this. And this. Did we get the gold armor? The gold helm? I think I missed the gold helm. Ah, oh well. Let's cure first. Oh dear. We're honestly good to go, like... The next fight is also not much of an issue. You know, that's something your loving father would definitely say. Yeah, we'll shatter some rods. And actually... we want to wait here for a very specific reason. We're gonna abuse a fact. Unless we pushed it already, which I don't think we have. Oh, that hurt a bit. Okay, now we've definitely pushed it. So never mind. The enemy here has multiple phases that doesn't really transition besides the last. And the second one is not immune to instant death, so we could, if we got a lucky Death Sickle proc here, we could have done some shenanigans. But it's fine. Oops. That was the wrong rod to use here. We're already in phase 4, which is also not immune to... it's not immune to death, but at this point it's kind of a moot point. Let's just heal up. I forgot he could stun. Look at Arcuavis go. It's trying its best. Anyway, this is gonna be the roughest phase. Phase 5 absorbs all 3 elements and some wind, I'm pretty sure. Yes, while having high defense. But high defense is something Berserker can deal with. So we're just gonna wall up while Berserker does its thing. Attack is a very good spell. This is why Berserker is good. If you didn't have Berserker here, you would have to slowly blink away. Axis being able to ignore defense, or at least a quarter of it, is quite strong. Also have a free hero cocktail. Anyway. Again, something your loving father would definitely do, having an evil laugh after defeating the Guardian. And something's gonna be controlling him. What could it be? And they won't let us attack him. Well, let me quickly tweet at Gilgabot to find out what our Earth drop will be. We will find out in a second. This is also the power of the crystals. Well, I guess it could be worse. It could be worse. Welcome to the team. Geomancer. I know an idea I just had for the text here. Let me just do this. And then instead of black, let's have white text. That's always visible. That's better. Anyway, plot convenience is happening. Geomancer. You'll never have to fear damaged floors again. Well, then if we have Geomancer... Trying to think here... Anything that we need to do in World 1 with Geomancer specifically? Not really. Geomancer does mean we can grind on Iron Giants in the Void, though. We can acquire much number in the Void. You know, you really should have turned this whole operation off while you had the chance. Now we gotta deal with this evil tree. Also, you know, X-Step can like put back up most of his top. He is crazy powerful. Crystals take my soul energy. I mean, King Tycoon was already dead at this point. He's just sacrificing his spirit. Gee, oh man, so... You don't even know Boots. You've known him for 5 minutes. Well, that means our endgame team will be a Berserker with red. A Chemist with Blink, I guess? Like, giving Chemist red doesn't really accomplish much. That drugs don't do on their own. And then a Geomancer with Mix and a Red Mage with Mix. I don't think this team can Triple Crown. I'll look into it again, like maybe I'm forgetting something on the mix table that can deal with Omega's Paltus. But I don't think that's the case. Right, I also have to open the mix table now. Open a link. And have that just open in the back here for me to reference whenever I need it. There we go. Now there's a certain thing that we'll have to do. Controller, what's going on? The batteries can't already be dying. Also, yeah, Gallup's leaving the party now. Because as far as Gal's concerned, it's his problem now. Doesn't want to have us basically abandon our world. We have to do basically 2 things now, besides finishing the world. Like the last bosses. Actually, wait, this is... Actually, this is where I'm supposed to go first. I'll say, of course, the group decides to go after. Anyway, I guess we can turn... We have to go back to the meteorite by Castle Tycoon. If I can ever land this airship. Before we do that though... I guess we'll get rid of Berserker for a bit. Congrats, Buzz. You can be stylish for a second. We're not giving you Berserk. Have a Frost Rod instead. Done job. Lena, you will swap over to... Where is that? There is Geomancer. Behold! Here, take red. Sure! Can't even equip rods. This is a travesty. And Ferris... You will learn... Deal with this. It's our team for now. We still probably want to have Ferris and Lena take the Elven Mantles. But one thing we'll have to do now is grind for chemist materials for mix. I do want to have mix unlocked. I'm pretty sure you can find a note in the base that tells them they went back to bring back the adamantite. Like, honestly... Mix is so good of an ability. I didn't want to do any grinding on stream, but... We'll grind for a bit of cash on stream until we unlock Mix. It's just that good. Which, you know what that means. More wolves. This should take like 10-15 minutes at most. And actually, we do want birds in the back row now as well, since we don't have a frontline fighter. The main goal is just actually quite decent on Geomancer. Like, you don't want to use spells if you can help it. Not that you have many options for bells anyway. There's like 3 or 4 in the game. Yeah. This is 1 draw point each. I think Mix is like the second ability you unlock. So we'll see how long this will actually take. I do prefer to do this on wolves since they are pretty behind the XP curve now. So Belov, once we get him back, won't fall too far behind. It's like if you want to do grinding in World 1, you need to do it before you get your last job. Because otherwise you miss out on one character. We're close to level up anyway. Of course. The good thing is, once we have Red 3 on Burst as well, we don't have to do much drop changing for the rest of the team. Like, yeah, we want to get Mix on everyone else, but that's about it. Burst can be our permanent Berserker. Oh, that went here. Oops. I will say I think Gaia also gives magic stats for Berserker. Like it might, but it's probably worse than Red Mage we can get from Red 3. So I probably shouldn't entertain the idea of getting Geomancer mastered. There's a specific reason why I want Mix for one of the upcoming fights. Become very apparent soon. Actually, since we have access to mix, I'm also gonna change the battles system from active to wait. Also for reasons. Yes, I don't want to be attacked 500 times while I go through my menu, which will happen otherwise. Actually, Geomancer, go ahead, show us what you can do. Show us your power. Geomancer. Take fire. Let's do it. Oh, almost. Yeah, we need 30 more. We don't really have a better farming spot for job points is the problem. It's the wrong job. Just need one person with mix. I don't need to master chemist on anyone. And I am, at least for now, like I can. Actually, no, I don't, because Drink is, I'm pretty sure, the last ability you unlock. And I'm only gonna have Drink on Chemist naturally. There's no reason not to. Like, as powerful as Drink is as a command, it pales in comparison to what we could also do. Yeah, we need to kill 30 more packs of dogs, wolves, whatever they are. Shouldn't take too long, seeing as one fire deals with them pretty handily. And this will also take care of a lot of our money grinding, actually. We unfortunately can't do the prototype grind. We have nothing that really deals with prototypes. Which, if you don't know, prototypes are like an encounter enemy, like on certain parts of the overworld, which are very difficult to kill. But if you can kill them at this point, they give quite a lot of EXP and money. I also think also ATB. Yeah. Whatever drop points are called again. I never remember. ABP? Yeah, ABP ability points. Look at you go, Buzz. You're learning. And like the easiest way to grind them is if you have Beastmaster, Beastmaster learns control, with which you can tell them to self-destruct themselves. which counts as you killing them. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's like one of the only ways you can, like, I think Blue Mage might have a way to deal with them as well. But that's about it. And usually you don't ever fight them at this point in a regular playthrough because there's no need to, like, in a regular playthrough you wouldn't even grind here. Granted, you just unlocked a couple new jobs, you might test them out. You'd probably miss how broken Chemist is because you don't get mechs until you've invested some points into it. Until you've given it some number. But once you pay that price of number, you get it back tenfold. Oh boy, we want Gaia. I guess it makes Lena also a viable Berserker target. If nothing else. This won't be the last grinding I'll have to do, by the way. Like, I will have to do more grinding for specific things, which I'll probably show off before I end the stream. But until then... Till then, we'll just commit more arson in this forest. So while we deal with Karnak's never-ending wolf problem, how are you all doing? I hope you're staying fresh in this heat wave. I'm certainly trying. It doesn't really help when my apartment still goes up to like 28, 29 degrees Celsius, but if I didn't have my countermeasures against it, probably would go above 30, which wouldn't be great. Which 30 Celsius is about equivalent to like between 86 and 90 Fahrenheit, somewhere in that number. I just can't do the math to make Celsius into Fahrenheit. It's like arcane sorcery for me. Fahrenheit is a weird system. I don't want to say bad, because I'm pretty sure there's a reason why some places use it, but to me it just seems like worse every way than Celsius or Kelvin. Yeah, we gain a bit of number here, which in the long term won't matter. It just feels bad that Galuf will be a bit behind. I was low-key kind of hoping for something that would be able to deal with the last boss is on its own, and not Geomancer. Again, if we had Knight, this would also not be an issue. Like, Knight of all things. The most boring of choices. A job that breaks your A button. Nah, it wouldn't have, because we would have just had a Knight with Megs at the end. And Knight Swords are very good. Also, you know, gaining access to two-hand. It's the wrong side. Red Mage will fill a good support role in this team, though. You'll be able to do some shenanigans, though most of them will also be able to be done by Chemist more efficiently. But Red Mage is here. Red Mage is trying. Red Mage gives us our rod access for the other worlds. Go for everyone's MP. Huh. Geo does have a good magic stat, I guess. Shit, maybe I will actually make Lena my Runex Berserker then. More likely than not, I will can also just have Burst learn a bit of Geo. We can appreciate art in World 2 to make that happen. Good old-fashioned art. Keep going into Wish menu on Ferris, expecting to not be low on MP though. Honestly, I don't think we have to buy many if rods at all. Wolves were certainly trying there. This is how much more? 3 more. If that doesn't give us mix though, that'll be kind of bad. If that doesn't give us mix, I'll just go on without it at that point. It's not necessarily. Don't need it necessarily, it's just a need to show off. I'm pretty sure Mix is next. Drink has to be the last ability. Yep, there's Mix. That's what we came here for. Now we play with true power. Say goodbye to Red Maid. Red Magic, we're not gonna need it anymore. Please keep the Elven Mantle on. And also, now we switch back to Wait. Gonna rest up. We're gonna sell all of the stuff we don't need anymore. And then we'll do some light shopping. Now we got a whole bunch of money from that. Christ. So we don't need these shurikens. Don't need these scrolls. We'll keep the tonics and shells. That. Definitely sell those. Sell that. And keep the healing stuff for now. We can't wear the ribbon. And use the ancient sword, really. We could have used it, but we've got better things to do. Keep the silver specs. Keep all of that. That's our Dark Knight stuff. Not Dark Knight. Berserker stuff. Sell the Mithril armor though. And then we'll deck out on all of these. These are now valuable ingredients. Even gold needles. We need all that we can get. There we go. I'm not gonna buy more potions though. Potions will soon be irrelevant for the most part. We can make some stuff with them. Let's just grab them just in case I change my mind. It's not like they cost a fortune. And now... Keep forgetting what media is what boss? So we'll save and see. One thing we can definitely do though is prepare. Anyway, so here's Mix, and here's what we're gonna do. An Antidote and the Maiden's Kiss. Makes Levisolve. Which, as you can see, makes us levitate. And we need to be levitating for a very specific reason. Just the only downside of Mix that it's, for the most part, only single target. But we'll make do. I don't remember which boss this is. I doubt it's gonna be much of an issue. I did grab it sooner. Don't know why I couldn't find it in the list then previously. Well, since we have this, we can show off something else. It is Titan, so it was good that we did that Levisolve in preparation. Just need to quickly look at the mix table to see what it was specifically. Take a Maiden's Kiss and a Turtle Shell. And we deal a whole bunch of damage. I think Frostbite is fine. Let's just deal with this. This is why we levitated, so Earthshake wouldn't kill us, because it would. It absolutely would have murdered us. This isn't quite the order they want me to go in, but that's fine. The Maiden's Kiss is incredibly powerful throughout the whole game. And it doesn't just deal the damage, it also heals the chemist for, like, at least how much HP the target has, not the full. So while I'm here, I might as well show this off and grab a bit of it. This is why we have to grab money. Let me check the magic shop here, I never do. Oh, it's just where you can grab sooner if you missed it. But if we go in here, everything's on sale. We can buy also everything we already bought, could have bought here. So, but we can buy ethers here. Ethers are incredibly important for her chemist. They are a lot of powerful mix ingredients. For example, an ether plus eye drops makes you absorb fire. An ether plus a Maiden's Kiss lets you steal MP. An ether plus a Phoenix Down gives you a full revive. Instead of just whatever little HP pink stunts usually give you. They are incredibly helpful to have. Hey, where was the next meteorite? There it is. Oh, hey Dragon, I forgot you were here. The Wind Drake really doesn't give you much reason to come back for it. There's also one more thing we'll have to buy from another town. It is Pueblo's time, which is Red Mage time to shine once again. Frost Rod. What HP do they have again? About 1500, give or take. And there's a specific reason we're doing it like this. Did I get all of them? Yes. Like, on death they cast a Rise, but would revive every one you've already killed. Which would turn into the grind fight where you need to make them run out of MP first, and if you're not fast enough they'll cast Explode and kill you. So we sidestepped that whole issue by killing all of them at the same time. The last meteor is here. Save once again. This would be a fight to a Berserker, which could shine with the Death Sickle once again, but we don't really need it. Let's do this. Let's heal up first. You know what, Geomancer? This is one of the few times you can actually make use of your special abilities. Was there Mix who healed the full party? I think there was? That doesn't... This doesn't... Don't have access to that yet. Yeah, so we're just gonna do this. Keep us alive, bro. This is actually dealing good damage. As I just said, it's dealing good damage. But so does this, fortunately. What other drafts do I have? Get back up. Never mind. I guess I can show off this then. A potion with... Where are they? Damn, my Phoenix Downs. Full revive, baby. And we'll do... Vulcan with an Ether? Which makes an X potion which heals full HP. You know, pretty good. I've heard having a full HP heal at this point. Geomancer. Anyway. With this, we have completed World 1. It only took us a bit longer than an hour. About an hour if you don't count the grinding for mix. So before I finish it off, show this on screen, there's one more town here we haven't been to. Which for the most part doesn't have really anything we need. Like, you could have gone here as soon as you had the firepowered ship, and I mean it has a better armor for Geomancer. Has a second ninja suit. And a green beret, but that's not really why we're here. We're here for these. Wanna buy some mage mashers? Because these are one of the few things that with which we can inflict silence outside of white magic. I'm pretty sure white magic includes silence. Yep. Well, that gives our people who aren't red mages a chance to inflict it, which might come up. But yeah. I'm gonna end it here for the day now. Like, I can end this stream here because while we finished World 1, I will do some grinding both for turtle shells on the actual turtle enemies and to get money for ethers. I want to have at least 50 ethers. That should give us a decent sized stack for World 2. Since we won't solely rely on mix. Which I will do with fast forward. I would go mad if I did this per hand. I'm gonna save the RAM to make sure the files don't get lost. But yeah, this is it for Fiesta for today. But I'll be back later today at 6 PM GMT +2 or 12 PM EDT with Grasslamp for Trials of Mana since we couldn't stream yesterday. So if you want the dose of another Square RPG, well, you know where to be in 2 hours. Until then, have a good day, good night. See you later. Bye.